The reason I ask, obviously we've got one of your pamphlets in front of us. I was talking about the other book. How hard was it to come up with a title for both books? Because obviously that's kind of what people are seeing. That's people, let's face it, judge the book for its cover, despite what advice they may get. Was it difficult to sum up like a series of works under one title each time?
It was for the second one.
Okay.
Because I suppose because, you know, the title has got to kind of sum up what you're trying to write, especially in poems, because it's a series of different different reads, whereas, you know, a novel or short stories usually are a continuation of different chapters and so on and so forth. So I had to kind of really adjust of what the title related to each of the poems, really. So the second book was quite hard to find the title, but the first book I felt was easier because Slices of Life, you know, it comes under a great big umbrella. A slice of life can come under, you know, love, emotions, and different things. Whereas My Heart Bleeds Ink it's got to be quite felt from within, you know, and personal. So I had to find and write poems based on one particular, I suppose, emotion.
So in terms of Slices of Life and My Heart Bleeds Ink, in your own sort of head, what are the sort of major distinctions between them? Like, can we trace a journey of Paul between the first two books, do you feel?
You certainly see myself in My Heart Bleeds Ink more than you do with Slices of Life.
Okay.
Slice of Life is a mixture of short stories and poetry.
Yep.
So you can see also the difference in the writing. You can see where it was then to where it is now. So if you put the two books, you can see how it's developed along the way.
Yeah.
You know. So I feel that the first book was kind of the first stage of kind of amateur kind of publishing, and then, you know, finding my way, finding my feet into this kind of writing world. The second book is more like I'm establishing myself. This is kind of me, and open it up to kind of the readers, you know.
Yeah. So. Did you have more poetry for each book than you ended up choosing to publish? Was it like a sort of, oh my god, I've got 60 things, how do I condense it? Or was it you wrote each sort of poem specifically for each book?
No, I didn't. I more so did with Slice of Life.
Okay.
Then, when I was, because I already had the title for it, I did the poetry for the first book. But on the second book, I had loads of poetry, and then found the title afterwards.
Interesting.
So, and I had to really condense them down because a lot of them wouldn't go with the title.
Yeah.
And then so yeah, I had like I think over 100 poems that are still unpublished today.
Wow.
And unfortunately, I think I've lost some of them. You know, a couple of weeks ago, because
it wasn't some sort of Mr. Bean.
But I think I've got actual handwritten copies as well, so I can be checked. But yes, so there's more of myself in the second book.